everyone. My name is Eleanor Koski and I'm here with Gianna. We are at the Green Room 42 getting ready for the Young Broadway series. So I'm going to ask Gianna a few questions. So Gianna, what shows have you been in, like on Broadway and tour and stuff? And like, what is your favorite thing you've done?
Show I was in on Broadway was School of Rock the Musical. I did the tour and Broadway for a total of 2 years. And then I recently did a movie down in San Diego. It's called Mighty Oak.
That's so cool. I love that. So what advice do you have for any like kids and adults going into musical theater?
I would say training. You have to train. That's one of those things where it's like you can't stop doing. I haven't stopped training even though I've done stuff. I always go to vocal teachers and acting teachers and just keep working on the craft to get better knowledge on it. Never stop training.
I'm Mackenzie Mercer.
And you're watching and reading Rising Talent magazine. So what shows have you been in?
I have been in Annie. It's not in New York, but it's like off Broadway-ish. It's Question Theater.
Okay.
I know where it is. Somewhere near White Plains.
Yeah.
I've been in How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Fun.
The tour. And I'm currently in Les Mis. And I'm Little Cosette, and in Grinch I was Cindy Lou Who, and in Annie I was Molly.
That's so fun. I was Little Cosette in Les Mis on Broadway, so we have a little Cosette connection, so that's fun.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give for any kids going into musical theater? Like, do you have a tip or a trick that you like to use when you're like about to go on stage, or like?
Well, definitely just relax before. Take a deep breath in. If you talk to your friends or something in the show, like it helps
Distract yourself.
It helps distract you, so you don't even know you're gonna go on stage.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna go on stage. I don't feel nervous or anything.
Yeah.
So it's
Great.
easier like that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Or we could. Oh, you're talking to Kylie. Never mind. See you in class. I noticed you noticed my crayon collection, and I noticed you were missing your blue. You could borrow mine if you want. Is that something that you'd like to do? Do you wanna play games? I like playing ninja. Or we can pretend we can fly. The reason I asked is because I think I like you. Never mind, your mom's here. Bye. My name is Kylie.
And you're watching and reading Rising Talent magazine. Okay, so what shows have you been in, and what's like your favorite that you've done?
I've been in The King and I, and Sound of Music, Once on This Island, Mary Poppins, and Matilda.
And what was your favorite?
The King and I.
Sounds fun. And if you had like a friend going into musical theater, or like what you're doing, what would you say to her if she was like really nervous?
Just deep breath, and you got this.
Good. Thank you.
Hey bud, 101 pounds of fun. That's my little honey bun. Get no honey bun tonight. I'm speaking of my sweetie pie. On this 60 inches high, every inch is packed with dynamite. Her hair is blonde and curly. Her curls are hurly-burly. Her lips are hips. I call them hips, twirly and whirly. She's my baby, I'm her pap. I'm her booby, she's my trap. I am caught and don't wanna run, 'cause I'm having so much fun with Honey Bun. Believe me, Sonny, she's a Kiuoka till your time ain't being funny. Sorry, put your money on my Honey Bun. My name's Delaney Quinn.
And you're watching and reading Rising Talent magazine. Okay, so what shows have you been in?
The only show that I was in on Broadway was Waitress, and I'm still in it.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Are you having a lot of fun in it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm Katie Grober.
And you're watching and reading Rising Talent magazine. So what shows have you been in, and which is like your favorite that you've done?
I've been in the Today Show and Waitress.
It's really fun. What's like a special thing from Waitress that you liked?
The special thing is when Jason Mraz was Dr. Palmer.
That's so
and that's
fun.
when I first met him.
That's so cool. That's really fun. So if your friend was going to like do a Broadway show or just a show in general, and if they were like really, really nervous and they didn't like, know what to do, what would you tell them to make them less nervous?
I would tell them we're gonna like it worse.
Sorry. Yeah. Nice. Thank you.
My name is Elizabeth. My name is Catherine.
And you're watching and reading Rising Talent Magazine. So what shows have you been in?
Waitress.
Anything else? Matilda?
Matilda.
Ooh, that's a good show too. Anything else? Those two are really good shows, so it's a good resume.
Hi, I'm Harper Allegra.
And you're watching and reading Rising Talent Magazine. So what shows were you in?
I was in Waitress, Stranger Things, and I don't know the one I was just standing still with the present. Stargirl.
Fun. And do you have any advice for anyone your age or any adults like going into musical theater?
Yes.
Okay.
So what you should do is just breathe in and breathe out, and that will make your fear go down to the over somewhere, and you will feel that effort. And you have to practice a lot, so you'll get really good. You don't have to be scared because everyone's here to watch and see you.
Totally. Very good advice.
My name is Evie.
And you're watching and reading Rising Talent Magazine. You in any shows, and what were they? You were in Waitress. That's really cool.
I was doing Lulu.
You were doing Lulu? That's so cool. I wish I was Lulu, but I'm a little too old now.
What happened when you were a little kid?
When I was a little kid, it wasn't a thing. Waitress wasn't on Broadway. Yeah. So if you had a really close friend and they were gonna be in Waitress or something like that, but they were really, really nervous, what would you say to them? Anything?
I tell them not to be worried because I'll tell them it's just like a good thing or a bad thing or something.
Nice. All right, thank you.
My name is Sophia.
And you're watching and reading Rising Talent Magazine. So, Sophia, what shows have you been in?
Waitress.
Was that super fun? What was your favorite part about Waitress? Or like a favorite scene from the show?
The scene, the first scene that it came out.
Yeah, that was a good scene. I like that part. And so if your like best friend was going to do a show, be in a show like what you do, and they were just really, really, really nervous, what would you tell them to make them feel less nervous?
That I've been on a stage before, and the first time when I was backstage before I went on, I was a little scared, but when I got on, it was fun.
Yeah, great, thank you.
Let's make a new one, Mama, what do you say? I love it when you let me pick out the name. Sugar and butter and flour and mother. I think nothing on you. So don't forget that when you get to heaven, you'll be blessed. Yes, it's all for the best. Some men are born in liberties, doing what they please, torture than the bees are in honey. Never growing old, never feeling cold, pulling popsicle from thin air. The best in every town was a shaking